In mid lane, you can see Meepo is having a perfectly fine time against Thompson. Very high armor on Meepo at the early levels, 11 in fact. Already at level 3. He's gotten those buffs a couple of times in the past couple patches. DJ trapped in by the trees in the fissure. Seb getting some help there and getting the kill with No Tail.
Yeah, that means Envy can't get the follow-up kill either, just because there's no secondary shock or anything for that ridiculous amount of burst. That means Envy can't get the follow-up kill either, just because there's no secondary shock or anything for that ridiculous amount of burst. He will have a Soul Ring now too, though, so he is going to have an absolutely ridiculous amount of regen. And the Soul Ring is sitting on top of the Coddle. He just handed it to DJ, who brought it back in the lane with the TP, so they don't have to take the courier away. Mid lane, look at this dive here with that hasted Meepo.
They're making the plays happen. In some trouble. They're bringing in the Earthshaker, but the punches are going to be there. Now Seb, maybe in a little bit of trouble himself. They have creeps here as well. They're trying to kill off this Meepo, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. And instead, they bring in the Earthshaker and they go down. Abed will pay for it, but in a way, that's almost okay.
Yeah, it's better that he died like that before Thompson got back.
Look at the Meepo's items right now.
Yeah, the wave just keeps coming out of the tower, so they don't have to do any sort of cheeky pulls whatsoever, the Nature's Prophet. And now he's going to steal the bounty rune as Pilot Eye goes after theirs, so that's a very good play. And you will see DJ's been stacking that up.
Oh my god. Oops. Abed.
Oh, he had a illusion rune, so just use the poof. But game-wise, things looking better for Fnatic. Oh, jeez, Anna. He just got so low from that Shikuchi, and I pulled you away from top. And of course, they get a double kill.
Oh, Envy baiting him in yet again. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Ana in some trouble. The Wave of Terror. He's playing it close. Abed killing. I'm saying, what's happening?
All right. In my defense, Ana went down to 5 HP, so
fair enough.
I feel okay with that pull away.
Oh, and now Ana is going to end up dying. Everybody's dying on OG. They're all dead. What in the hell? 4,000 gold lead at 6 minutes in. But if he dies at any given point, I'm sure Envy is ready to walk over towards him. There's a big old creep wave that Envy is chasing. This is a bold move.
Oh my god, that's there's so many units.
This is gonna happen. Oh lordy.
Oh, this is so much farm. Alright, now suddenly Envy is 1,400 ahead of the Weaver.
Look at these net worths on these heroes. Like, Meepo and Bristleback are so farmed.
Bristleback, you know, I'm not as even worried about that, because it's like, you know, what can you do with a really farm Bristleback? Once he has Radiance or something, yeah, that's really scary, but at least you can run away from him. Meepo, you can't run away from the Meepo. They're going to go for a play on him now, though, with the dunk.
Trying to set up, the Echo Slam is down, they're going to find him, and that should be a kill. They needed it badly, and they make it happen.
Yeah, they really did.
Highlight Die also going to be chased down here, but it looks like he will make the escape.
So they're going to try and start a fight without Seb showing, and then he'll try and blink onto the Meepo, maybe?
Got Ana. Taking a lot of damage there. Not quite dead as of yet, but they do burn through the mana of Highlight Die, which means that Eternal Envy left all alone. Right click comes through. They get the extra physical damage out.
And Seb's still just hiding. He really wants to bait this Meepo down here. They can't seem to convince Abed to show.
It does feel like these couple of kills, though, they're putting a little bit of the wrench in the plans of Fnatic. I'd be slightly concerned with what's going on here with Abed. We'll get towards that talent next. Bottom lane, No Tail. Looks like he will fall.
One thing that'll be kind of cool is that Seb could now go in towards the Silver Edge, and so he can blink, dunk, and then activate a Silver Edge, hit the Bristleback, assuming that he's also being chain stunned, and then like initiate that break for his team after already killing the Meepo.
Oh, Universe. Time lapse though, the runaway. He does have Sakuchi in a second, but no mana to spend it, although Abed shows up with a couple. Can they dunk him down? Are they going to be able to find the kill? There's no Echo Slam, but the disarm is there. That is highly necessary. The long duration, they show up. They're going to find the kill.
Oh no, the Pinata's popping. Another death.
Great play there from OG, and it goes to show the strength of this Deafening Blast. You look at this Meepo, he's fully invested into the right-click build right now. It's not about poofing people up, and Deafening Blast is amazing against this.
Well, he also has just no HP with his item build. I mean, he's still sitting on 1,280. And this Meepo, you don't have the benefits of the extra magic resistance anymore. But the other areas of the map, like focusing on these last tier 2s, trying to use your Aegis timing at night in an area that is less valuable for OG, so they shouldn't be trying to commit like full defenses. So I think Fnatic should be moving towards, and slowly they are doing that.
No Tail again able to find a cut of the creep wave. There was a scan by the Dire, so they know there are heroes in this area. There is no mad around the area.
Down here just as 2. Jax will scout out DJ.
This is a big play if they can find them. Thompson maybe in a little bit of trouble, and Abed throws out the net. Not quite there. They're trying to take down DJ in some trouble. They have the Chain Frost going back and forth between Fnatic, but Thompson TPing away the disarm. They find the kill just barely.
Wow, that was really close. That was just 2 heroes, and they almost managed to bring them down on both the Coddle and the Meepo. EMP just doing so much there. And now Pilot Eye is going to find No-Tail in the mid lane. Easy swap, leading him towards Universe, and they don't have the bugs.
Oh, no vision.
I thought bugs were there. They were not.
That one hurts. It's time to party.
Time to start getting some tomes on this Lich. Gotta get to level 25, save the game. The old ice armor.
That's the way to be. The Blink Dagger range with the cast range talent also on DJ here. Pretty nifty. Bottom lane. Yes. They found themselves the Bristleback. Just pops his blade on Thompson, burning himself to death. But this shows why you can't really kill off this Bristleback. And he's got 26 HP regen per second. Pilot Die kills off Ana in the mid lane.
With the help
just out of position. And that's timed together with Roche. This is the easiest Roche in the world for Fnatic. Jerax looks like he will make his escape. Bottom lane again. The commencement of the push. As they do have daytime, they've got Aegis Cheese. And they are ready to start beating away at this tier 3 tower. And this is the real question, is Abed just takes down Thompson. Oh no.
The deaths are so fast. That's 600 health now added to every Meepo. They're going to need 2 Earthshakers, but I think they might need 2 Echo Slams. Not just the Fissure and the Aftershock.
And Abed is splitting himself up very wisely here. They throw out one of these Fissures and trying to go for the big, huge wraparound, but Envy is the one that's causing chaos. The huge wraparound coming from OG as they look to initiate onto these heroes, but Universe, he's there to break it. Universe knew. This is the only way that they take this fight, and now Jerax has to TP away. It's not happening.
Yeah, the other thing is, like, look where Abed's Meepos are. He's just not bringing them.
Yeah. Oh, and now they found themselves the Nature's Prophet. He's going to be taken down as well.
No, they just don't have the single target focus. They never went for the Silver Edge. And Seb's still just sitting on 5k gold.
All the mana in the world. All the HP in the world. Ana will throw out these fissures, but it is all for nothing. Envy does not care about what you are doing in this game. I am hitting buildings. They're actually forcing out Ana away from the rest of the team now as Meepo hits the other barracks, and Ana in some trouble. They're chasing forward for more here with Universe. They kill off the Lich. They're going to have to buy back on other heroes. The Meepo illusions are moving in. Sep trying to find an opening, but it's not there in time.
Oh, he's going to get it.
Wait, the jump forward, the dunk. They got him caught. Isn't enough damage with the swap out. They get Sep away from his Meepo, and Abed living, able to get the E-Blade off. They do finally take him down, but it's only 1 life, and at the same time, at your base.
It only cost them every single rack to finally get their Echo Slam play. They were just too far ahead, and OG unable to find any sort of a solution to that. So the Mega Creeps come out.
Envy is taking literally no damage.
Yeah, he regens a lot.
And he has cheese. Look at him, he's just walking at him. How are you gonna stop this man? You think he's gonna stop at your fountain? Have you seen Fnatic play Dota?
It's okay, Jerax is the Midas. We're going. We're getting there. I don't think he can regrow the barracks, but he can heal the tier 4s.
All right, everybody's running in. Meanwhile, though, they found the sheep here onto the Nature's Prophet Universe. BKB popped, taking the kill. Seb as his foray into the Radiant side of the map. He gets clipped as well. Oh, he's just stuck up here. And Envy can keep on hitting the quills. Seb doesn't have an answer. He doesn't have Blink. Oh, he didn't get the Blink off, and he's going to be punished. Oh, no.
It's a fitting way to end this game.
It really is. And there's the Hex that comes out. Fnatic not bothering with the chat wheel. They're just going to take your buildings. As the Chain Frost not going to do enough. BKB Ana turns into Avenge, but eventually they will be pushed back yet again. There's going to be the switch over. Thompson wanting to make a play, if at all possible. They drop down the Meteor. Everything, in fact, is Seb. It's also going to turn back onto DJ. BKB out there, doing a lot of damage. The courier even is going to fall.
Oh, GG.
GG.
Take that.
As they take them down over and over. Universe, I mean, there's like 7 battles going on simultaneously. And the creeps are just taking down the tier 3 tower, tier 4 towers. Echo Slam, one last hurrah from them. They want to take him down the Echo Slam and Jamma. They're feeling themselves for a moment. Abed might finally go down, but yeah, the GG's there as the creeps eventually take the building.
Bottom again, we've seen this one. They dispel right away. Miracle even getting a mana burn. He turns, he actually gets a kill before he does go down at least.
But still, they're killing off Miracle.
Yep.
I think you got to be pretty happy if you're EG with this bottom lane. You're putting a lot of pressure. He's still farming.
Abed.
You killed him twice. Mid lane, finally, he will fall to the spears. Does not have any sort of regen to work against that, at least in time.
It looked like he was trying to die intentionally at first, like, because he stepped up really close. Even though the fissure was used, like, he stepped up in range. So it looked like that one almost was on purpose, but then he got his stuff from his courier, so it didn't look on purpose at the same time.
I mean, it's just such a frustrating lane to play in. And
yeah.
Top, mind control, Thunderstrike won't finish him off.
They're just trying to pull the creep waves because they're not getting enough top. As GH does get...
He's going to live again. 10 HP, he's good. He's still able to walk away. There's no one coming across the river. Mid lane, though, gets in a little deep. We'll be able to push them back with the disarm, but Abed will get the kill. Playing a little too aggressive, and a massive kill for Abed to find there.
So it must be that's the reason. He doesn't want to go jungle. He wants to have the pull so they can set up for a kill. So that's a cool, different type of approach there, is to be able to stand Enigma.
Abed, there are 3 heroes watching him. Feeling confident, he's actually going to zip up and start to play around with GH. Now 4 heroes. Here, Abed's got to be careful. He's going to try his best to sort of play around, keep them interested. Zip across, turning. In fact, he's going to try for kill on GH. Frost Shield with that, it's not going to help him at all as Abed, he gets the kill,
and he has a courier. He's going to die for it, but... Scar.
Him plus the Storm, they can make plays happen. See, at the moment, he's just going to show himself. They're not going to try for anything sneaky. Starting to poke at Weeha. Got to be careful. EG, they're bringing in the full squad. They're going to zip across. They get him trapped back into the Static Storm. Weeha is dead. They'll get the 1 kill. And they get more here, EG. Chainfrost does bounce around a few times between Abed and Arteezy, but they're still moving in. Miracle falling a little low to the impetus. Tries to get the grab on Ramses. Won't be able to do so. There's another time that Weeha falls in this middle lane. EG continuing to approach the potential Huskar problem very, very well as they continue to slow down Weeha's game.
I like how they approached that one. They didn't bring 3 heroes, and maybe they do start to split up. These pickoffs are there. They are quite strong with the draft that EG has set up for.
Crip, it's going to head back over to mid as GH, he's leading in, trying to start a fight here, but Ramses has a hood. They've got the song. The Echo did pretty much nothing at all, and now EG can get themselves in position to try and get kills in return. They'll look at GH. GH focused by Ramses and Crit. They'll take down the Shaker. Weeha is able to finish off Fly. See what the rest of Nigma can do. Both teams down a member. EG on the retreat. Miracle jumping in aggressively with Crit. He's got the Spike Carapace. Turns with the stun onto 2. No damage here from EG, so the rest of EG are out. They'll back away. Weeha, he's still got to continue to chase in. So he can do Ramses hit. As he starts to lay down the burning spears.
They're stacking up. That's a lot. 11, 12.
Stick charges, but he has not got the heal to keep himself alive. Now get the break, but Crit, he hesitates a little. Doesn't manage to line up the stun in time, so he's still alive. Now Abed goes forward. Finally, they'll be able to bring down the Huskar once more. The Static Storm catching the 2 of them. The glitch back on Miracle. Miracle zipped upon by Abed. Abed, he gets the second double kill for Abed. There's now Kuro and Mind Control. They've got to try and escape. Kuro being chased down by Arteezy's illusion. It will slowly but surely finish him off here. Surely, there it is. The proc happens, and they get themselves a 3rd kill. So EG, again, coming out on top. And they're on the hunt.
They've got a ward down.
He is everywhere. And between the 3 of them, they have more than enough control to catch Miracle once again. I believe 6 times now the Miracle has died in this match. As EG, they are just working against him perfectly. This Nyx Assassin pick, something that we don't always see, as the panel mentioned. It is picked because of its strength against the Ember Spirit. And Crit, he is abusing that perfectly, hunting and setting up time after time. And now Arteezy, he's ready for aggressive setup. He catches the 4 of them. They're going to look for the angle, see if they can get Crit in. The Static Storm into the 2-man stun. Abed's in on top of We Are. The impetus damage breaking through the Huskar. They'll take 1. He got the Chainfrost out, Kuro, but it doesn't matter. The bounces away. GH though,
oh my God, yeah,
the slap, it's huge. The 3 of them, they're straight up dead. Out of nowhere, GH comes in and rectifies the game state for Nigma.
Oh my God, that did so much damage. Look at this, 1,600 damage on top of all of them there. Holy moly, the Chain Frost bounce was horrific as well. It was probably the worst
looked like it
possible
was all
bounce.
going down the pan again for Nigma. It looked like EG were going to walk over them because EG continued to punish it. Now, in situations like that, when RTZ can get away with a solo kill, this Naga Siren is loving life. Mid lane, Ramses, he's getting gone on Pots the Hood. RTZ's got the song. Have they got any further setup? There it is. It's the beautiful 3-man static still. Do they have the damage to get the kill? They certainly do. GH is gone. Kuro as well. GH will buy back as well as Kuroki. They're TPing over to the tier 2 tower. GH walking over from the shrine. Can they get over in time to help out Weehaw? Weehaw standing his ground. He will have that Aegis. EG, they've got to be careful though. They know that these buybacks are in play and they are going to head back. They're not going to fall to the trap that would have been trying to get Weehaw a second time. They have to respect Makeit's delivery, so RTZ won't mind too much.
You can see where Nigma wants to play. Yeah, they're like all about just getting control around the Roche pit. If they can get a successful fight there, they can easily go for taking a Roche, but they need to get a fight. You can't just go for a Roche.
Smoke up on Abed. He goes straight in. He's able to find the backlands. He starts to pull onto Kuro. Up to the cliff he goes. Waits out a little bit. Starts to spam out. There's the song setup. Who is the focus going to be upon? They're looking over towards them, but Fly is dead. They've lost Disruptor. Miracle was able to pot the BKB, and he killed off Fly before Fly could get in with the combo.
Easy.
Now they turn Arteezy. He's in trouble. Arteezy's dead. A song into a complete disaster for EG because Miracle was able to get in, pop BKB, take Fly out of the engagement, make sure the setup wasn't there, and without Fly, Arteezy didn't have the backup. They just turn, they kill him off.
He just finished Butterfly. He's dead for 60. They have a Storm Spirit who can look to jump and turn.
Your eye on those hands up.
Yep, just have to be very preemptive about it pretty much. But now with Aegis, it lets you play around it a little bit too, right?
Here we go, round 2. This time, they've found him. Soon as they see Miracle, no hesitation, Song, Static Storm. It's that easy. Now, EG, they put it off. Unless you can't share TPs, can you, at all?
I don't think so.
There we go. Again, Miracle shows his face. Arteezy presses R. Fly doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Okay, now he puts it down.
GH has a BKB, so he can just walk into them there, and he's got...
Okay. I'm going to give that a question mark.
I
mean, even at short, maybe Fly was like, we're not going to get the kill, but he's going to turn and kill you if you don't put that Static Storm down on him.
Did they have TPs? Like, as soon as they saw the TPs coming from Nigma, did the Naga Siren have a
40-minute mark? So slowing down that XP gain from Nigma.
More Ion Shell damage. This Ion Shell's starting to hurt, but they actually, okay.
That's the combo. They didn't even need to use the song that time. They're able to just find the setup naturally.
Spotted.
There we go, we up. Here's the grab. He's gonna die. There's no way he can live through that. That is another core pickoff. Not the Miracle this time. The Weehaw Huskar. Again, what can they do with this?
It's a long one. It's 100 seconds.
It is.
Buyback.
And they might be able to force that out of him. Going to take him time to get there. Nigma could still make a jump in time here though, as Roshan's falling low. Miracle is going to start scanning out the jumps in GH. He's in the slam. The song comes round, but the BKB's there from GH and Miracle. The fight on jumping Miracle. He's able to get it, gets the kill, but Arteezy picks up the Aegis. The Aegis will be EG's, and now Miracle has to retreat. His BKB's worn out. Abed, he's in on top of him, pulling him around. The silence as well. Miracle's in trouble. Miracle, can he get out of this one? He cannot. They kill off the Ember, and Abed, he's not done yet. Arteezy's on top of mind control, burning the mana. Abed's back in, cleans up the second. 2 buybacks coming out from Nigma as they want to get back in onto this fight, but Weehaw is already dead again. It's a triple kill for Abed. On the side, Ramses is able to clean up Kuroki as well. And
Miracle,
they're not
he just
done
fought
yet.
back.
Abed's in. He's found Miracle. Arteezy's in with the net. Miracle's dead. A dieback for the Ember Spirit. Gone for 2 minutes. The Orchid. So another way to catch them out, particularly with the BKBs falling low. Weehaw jumps in onto Arteezy, but he's not doing much at all. He's missing these hits because of the evasion with the Butterfly. Abed's starting to poke with the backlash. Crit. He's in with a 2-man stun setup into Fly. Static Storm. Traps Mind Control. Traps GH. They're both dead and gone. Mind Control does not have buyback. GH does. Weehaw will fall again. He has buyback. Kuro. It's going to be down to the 3 of the Miracle back in 15, but EG, they're focusing the racks. GH is in. The slam down. Kills off Naga Siren the once. Abed a little low mana. Has to be careful. Down to the low ground he goes. Arteezy, he has the song. They're TPing out of this one. Looks like they just want to get away from this. They've got the Megas. They're going to make sure they do not throw this. Pretty useless. He queues up the Rapier. That really is his sort of only option. As mid lane, he may not even have that chance. He's got to put the BKB back off as EG start to play aggressive on him. Another zip forward from Abed. The BKB is going to wear off soon from Weeha. He's glimpsed back. They drag him in. They drag him off Abed in with the pull onto the three of them. Miracle falling low. Huskar is dead. Miracle's back to the fountain. Abed's contemplating trying to dive in and play around with him. They'll have mind control back in 10. Kuro and Weeha are gone. Another dive forward. The Static Storm's down. GG is called, and EG will take this game 2 and push it to that game 3, which I'm very excited to see. You know, you saw it to game 1, wasn't really a game. Nigma able to get an easy win. This one, I'd say pretty much the other way. Obviously a more drawn out match.
From the past is Tinker Slark.
And they're capitalizing on their edge in the draft, right? They have the wave clear advantage, and they have wave. They actually are the only team with.
Slow down the early bits of GPM and making sure that RTC does not have the means to freely get that regen out to him that he may need. He's trying to dive in for mind control.
The salve comes out.
He needs one more hit for it, and he will get. RTC in flight. Even with the frost shield up, he'll still punch pretty hard through it. Bottom lane, bit of an attempt onto Ramsey's crit. Is there with the Avalanche, just put things to a stop. They just turn for an impetus out. Miracle is dead. EG again, you know, Ramsey's this Enchantress, 2 games in a row now. They're really good at fighting around with it. Crit, knowing exactly when to turn and punish Nigma's attempt there to try and get on top of the Enchantress.
And Crit, he couldn't find the opportunity. Bottom, immediately TP's top. Outpost coming up too, so he will be able to contest this one quite nicely.
Gonna lay down the blood right. Kuro's just trying to stand his ground and take it. Will be interrupted by the Sinister Gaze. Drags him in, but sleeps onto the 2 of them. That's head forward towards flight. GH will find the kill and return. Mind control's here as well to help out. Lays down the ult. Won't be able to pull back either of them as RTZ runs himself away, but Nigma do get the space to make sure at least the top outpost will go their way. Bottom outpost was safely taken by Ramses. So just the 1-for-1.
We are starting to see that EG. They are showing themselves in quite a lot of lanes right now.
Abed.
But Abed, he makes the move first.
Not gonna have the Avalanche toss, but there's the safety. GH is able to put out the Spirit, throw it down, put a stop, but it doesn't matter. Abed, no hesitation this time, drops down the ult, gets the kill. Now actually turns towards GH as well. Weeha's come across, starts to lay down the rocket in the march to stop them from advancing.
Range
The
Abed
astral
armor.
damage won't be enough damage to kill off GH. GH is able to walk away. Down bottom, bit of aggression as RTZ steps towards.
He's gotten some pretty damn good neutral items
Oh, for
that we
sure.
didn't get to talk about.
Pretty much the 2 best in terms of early game stats.
Yeah, he's just jacked up to 2,000 HP as a Slark
The
because
Shadow Dance is still on cooldown. He's got a pounce, but that will be it. With Shadow Dance unavailable, he cannot escape. And his Miracle dead and gone. They do catch and kill the Slark, punishing him for trying to farm aggressively over EG's half of the map. EG making sure that there isn't that sort of space for him to have. They start to group up mid, look to push on, see if they can fight through the persistence of the living armor. Weeha does begin to lay down the march.
they know how much they have to emphasize trying to push these towers because of how much deep push and how much hold they are against with that tree armor and these march. But they can't actually do it. There's too much. Nigma responds with too many.
I mean, it's going to be very annoying.
It's going to be hard to push.
It's going to be very, very hard to push.
Can't dispel that Astral. They are setting up for another duel here.
Zartzizi have any sort of help. VR comes in, he's got the extra burst. Again, they don't kill him off immediately, but they do kill him eventually. They get the pick off, crit. Can he do anything in return? He has also fly around. They do look for Kuro in the trees. Sentries down. Kuro juking it out, staying out of range, does walk back in. Crit, can he find him? They do get the avalanche toss up and they will finish him. But obviously the bigger grab for Nigma, as they continue to do what Isa says, extremely hard. Mind control, they'll probably be sure to stand ground. They've got people moving in behind the tower. And in fact, Abed, he's got a grab with the Astral. Do they want to go in on this? They do. Crits in with the jump. GH gets burst down outside of the base, but now Weeha pounces in, sending out the missiles and rockets and lasers, but it's not enough to bring down Crit. Crit's got the heals from Ramses. They back off EG, take down another tower. They did get a very important component there to their draft, though. Nigma,
A repair kit.
They've got the repair kit.
I know, they got a repair kit. I was literally about to say that one. I was like, they just got a repair kit with their draft. Oh my god.
It fits their draft perfectly.
It does. Kuro.
He's gone. But okay, so now there's March of the Machines, there's the living armor, and there's the repair kit. So you thought Nigma was holding tower 20.
They're getting a pretty nice wraparound here. Nigma is starting to claim themselves the high ground for a moment. Crit.
Sim with the jump. If only Kuro dies, Nigma's going to be happy with this one. In fact, they even have detection. Kuro's hunting the trees. Mind control. He's going to be there to make sure they got more than just Kuro. He goes for the duel. I say that, though. He loses the duel. And they lose GH as well. A bit of ambition there from Mind Control as he tries to lock down Abed. There wasn't any follow-up for Nigma, and EG easily take the fight. They'll move into Roche. And Crit, again, another catch, another grab. In with these avalanches, just catching them on the tip of the rubble. 3 dead on Nigma. EG easily able to head into the Roshan pit. Miracle and Weehaw desperately continuing to try and farm to their heart's content. But this game is, it's only getting harder and harder for Nigma.
Yep.
The difficulty's rising. EG's power levels are increasing.
Have to agree. Crit and Abed are just running the show.
Rated too high. I wonder if, does Weehaw sort of find a slot for that? So he has that, sort of pseudo Aeon disc as another way to help him get a BKB and a blink off?
Maybe. I mean, maybe he finds himself like the, what is it, the, not the Havoc Hammer, what's the Minotaur Horn? That can also be kind of helpful for him too, these mini little BKBs, but doesn't feel like any of those items will be like super game-changing for the side of Nigma.
Rest in peace, Mind Control. But he did his job. Pushed the wave all the way up to the tier 3s of EG.
Got to be, their net worths are starting to catch back up to the net worths of the OD and the Bloodseekers. So, I mean,
and with this, they get themselves a kill, but
Abed's here.
Oh, he's in trouble. Weehaw, because if he spent money on the BKB, he would have been able to play his way out of that one.
But
holding on to the 7K goal.
Miracle.
Oh,
he gets Abyssal into the Blood Ring.
And Miracle does not have buyback. Weehaw does. They have the living armor. The march will start to get laid down. I mean, Weehaw, I'm sure he is going to spend his gold now. Manta dodge, wow. All right,
50 minutes. Who can they catch?
Oh, who can they catch? Arteezy. He's going in on Mind Control. The BKB is going to try and hold Arteezy down with the duel, but Mind Control is dead.
Winner.
Everybody else has got to get out of there. GH isn't going to be able to do the Hex in place. GH will fall. And so will Kuroki.
They tried to do the smoke out of the base. It was a bold one.
Miracle. I know he's around here. Uh-oh. Spider legs in play, but Abed, he's got it.
He actually finds him.
Finds him with the Astro. He has got Shadow Dance to BKB. Shadow Dance, BKB. No, he doesn't need it. He hasn't got TP. TP's still on cooldown for 10 seconds. All he can do is run, but they get it with a Hex. He didn't pounce on BKB in time. He's gone. They do all have buybacks. Meanwhile, Weehaw continues to hold the base, but they're in! Ramsey tries to commit and get on top of the Tinkerbell. Weeha's quick with the blink back, gets away.
The armor's out on the tower. GH really wants to hold on to his buyback. He drops the repair kit, I believe, at base.
Okay.
Did somebody pick it up?
That tower's going.
He gets the repair kit out.
Can they hold it?
Is it gonna live?
Oh, they got it!
Not.
The tower is down. They're onto the barracks. And they get this barracks. Miracle not buying back for now. We are refueling in base. They're going for the split play. They're getting both at the same time. As Arteezy's hitting onto the bottom now. Miracle buys back control. He's in with the dual defensive Astral used to help out Ramses. Ramses, is he going to be fine? The sleep connects. There's the first burst. Out pops the Linkers. Abed pops BKB, but they got the melee racks bottom. Progress for EG. They're now in onto GH. GH, BKB pops. He's backing away, but the two support. GH and Kuro dead. Mind Control's gone as well. Only We Are Miracle left alive, but Weeha's gone. He'll buy back. Miracle's trying to commit, but he has to be careful. He used his buyback for this. Crits in. Hex is there. They'll get Miracle. Only Weeha's left. They call GG.